40, 50 kilo boar will take your legs and break them like nothing.
These are the badass big Russian boars. Deep chested, they're furry as bears, lots of teeth.
I'm glad he wasn't wounded. Glad he was just dead at the bottom down there.
We'd see these boar kind of across a big ravine. They'd disappear down coming at us, then they'd pop up and just shoot across the shooting lane.
Right here, right here.
The wounded boar is a very dangerous animal. He will come for you and he will try to get you with those tusks. And I think that's part of what people come here for, because it is dangerous game.
Peter Horn had been telling me for years, Chris, you got to come and do this driven boar shoot in Hungary. It's unlike any other hunting experience around the world, and one you got to have on the bucket list.
The guy who shoots the boar first, it's his boar. If he wounds the boar and you finish the boar for him, it's still his boar. This is a gentleman's shoot.
If it's not on your bucket list, get a bigger bucket.
When the animal's already made his move, then you make your move to shoot. Don't go, where's the animal? Because if you move, that animal will see any movement and he'll go. And I don't think there's anything more exciting than seeing a big black speck come out of a green and brown forest and realize it's a 400-pound boar.
As a practical matter, these hunts really provide the revenue that the hunting company needs to keep managing the forest for boar and, quite frankly, for other game as well. It's really about creating a sustainable model that perpetuates this rich tradition that's been celebrated now for over 100 years in Hungary and throughout Europe. You know, nothing goes to waste when it comes to these boar either. They use everything save the oink.
Do not come through the line with a gun like this, just like driven bird shooting. Come like this, then come down on it, okay?
You know something's going to happen. You know, they would not have brought you here if they didn't think something was going to happen.
Everybody good? Okay, everybody have a great shoot. I'm very excited. Let's do it.
All right. Battle stations. We're ready to go. The first beat in Hungary. Lots of boar in here. We've got a big open area to shoot. I sort of know what to expect and I sort of don't. It's that sort of delicious, I've never done this before. It could be one hell of a rodeo. Let's see what happens. That's a big pig. There it comes. That's a big pig right there. He's gonna come right across. Here we go, here we go. And that's the way it's done right there, buddy.
This is where we want to stand. The front one is a south. Hear that? Didn't like that, did it?
That's a big one behind, big one behind. Back here. It's tricky as hell when they're running through these trees. Reload, reload, reload. You gotta just stay on them and swing. It's sort of like shooting a sporting clays. I'm going straight away there. Coming up, coming up. Right here, right here. Here we go. Big boar, big boar. Butt, belly, beak, bang. You know, sometimes it pays to be a bird hunter on these deals. To the right, to the right, to the right. Coming. There's a bunch of them out there. Look at them all. Middle. He's down. Dear God, it's a rodeo. Horn kept telling me about this. He said, I promise you, you gotta do this. It's the most fun you can possibly have with a rifle in your hands. I thought, yeah, Peter. I get it now. I get it now. Yeah, you know the hunting's pretty good when you have a tractor and a trailer to get your pigs out.
Not bad for the first drive of the morning.
Well, here's the Bay of Pigs right here. This was just an absolute thoroughfare where these pigs were crossing down here. One back here, there's 4 up here.
3 shot
And 3 boar.
and 3 ball.
Oh,
Excellent
la.
shot. Okay.
I learned from Chip how to shoot.
Classic boar shape here. You see that big, deep chest? More narrow at the withers. That's just very, very classic boar shape.
They have a deep, long tradition of respecting the animals. When you shoot an animal, you put some leaves in the mouth, and that's giving it its last dinner. Because you've killed it, you're giving it its last dinner.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, I've been kicking around the planet now for a lot of years and hunting a lot of different critters in different environments, but there's really nothing like this driven boar experience anywhere in the world. It's just so unique. It's like you've stepped back in time and you've joined a royal shooting party complete with the costumes.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 pigs. I'm humbled. I'm overwhelmed. That's a lot of pigs. I'm gonna get out, have a little lunch right now. Hopefully the rain lets up, and then we're gonna do one more beat this afternoon. We'll do the big ceremony at the end of that and call it a day. And what a day it's been. I heard a lot of shooting. Sounds like everybody was good, huh? How'd it go?
Tony's behind me, just telling me to let him get closer, let him get closer. And then he saw me and
These are the badass big Russian boars, not those polka-dotted feral swine that a lot of hunters like to call Russian boar. These things are deep-chested, they're furry as bears, lots of teeth, lots of
The
attitude.
wounded boar is a very dangerous animal. He will come for you, and he will try to get you with those tusks. I've seen it up close and personal more than once. So he is an animal to be reckoned with.
This is a 300 to 500 pound animal, sharp teeth, it's got attitude, it's got strength, and it's got speed. It's got everything on its side, and it's in thick cover.
And I think that's part of what people come here for, because it is dangerous game.
Hit.
And as long as you make a shot and put it in the boiler room, you don't have any problems. But I tell you what, every dangerous game attack story starts with the same phrase, I made a bad first shot.
I saw a large group of wild boar coming at me when they came within about 10 meters, 30 feet. I noticed that the male identified me as a threat to its brood, and I decided to charge. The only option that I had at that point was effectively to grab the branch next to me and try and lift my body as high off the ground as possible. And as they traveled underneath, you could almost hear and feel the brush and the heat from the animals.
The drive was finished, and the guys go through, to look for any down boar, wounded boar. No problem. And all of a sudden you hear this sound, and you know that they have a wounded boar. It's not a dead boar, it's a wounded boar. You can hear by the way they yap.
Any dangerous game animal that's wounded is like a completely different beast. It's unpredictable, it's aggressive, and if you find yourself in that situation when you're going in heavy cover, dial back the scope and be ready to shoot at close quarters. And you gotta make that shot count.
The wild boar can be dangerous because basically in this part of the world, his only predator against him is man. You know what they're afraid of? Afraid of you shooting a dog.
Nothing like the smell of wild boar in the morning.
Look at that little wire-haired dachshund.
Mert ha ez így van, akkor folytathatjuk tovább a
In
vadászatot.
the case you have the ammo, you are ready, we can go hunting.
3 hajtást
We
tervezünk.
plan three drives today.
That first drive is this otherworldly kind of experience. You know, you've got excitement, you've got anticipation, you got a sense of what the hell's gonna happen here anyway.
And by the way, God forbid if you do get charged, this is serious. If you do get charged and the animal is on you, turn your body sideways and take the hit sideways. Do not take the hit like this. They go for your femoral arteries with their tusks. They go right in the middle, and if they cut you with those tusks, they're razor sharp, you are going to bleed pretty quick. 40, 50 kilo boar will take your legs and break them like nothing.
But I think it's that moment of anticipation. You know something's gonna happen. You know, they would not have brought you here if they didn't think something was gonna happen. Don't want to shoot sows with little piglets. Had there not been that little one in there, would have been fair game, but don't want to shoot one with a little guy. Here's one coming down. Pigs coming right here, right here. And then when you see that first boar coming, you know, boy, there's something that just sort of clicks. Coming. Who's he cross? I'm gonna take him. Damn, that felt good. Back here. It's a DEFCON 4 level, you know, you're just really cranked up at that point.
You never know what you're going to shoot in a day. You can shoot 12 boar, you can shoot 50, 60, 70 boar.
These boar would come off this hillside. You can't really get them through the trees because by the time you swing on these things running through the forest, you inevitably hit these trees. But you got to be able to swing and see that line and be able to shoot just as they cross into it. Damn tricky shot. You got to be ready to thread the needle.
Back here.
Boar, some big boar.
Watch this big one right here. I almost got a camera. Damn, that would have been expensive. You know, they have a sense of just knowing exactly when you're ready and when you're not. So you got to be on your game. It's really an amazingly interesting shot. And it's just very different than anything else you can do in the hunting world, which is why it's so fun. Here we go. Big one right here. These are incredibly tough animals. Even putting it behind the shoulder, those animals were going 60, 70 yards with a 300-grain bullet. There's a big boar right there. Watch him on the other side. I don't see that big guy. I think that big boar that ran across right down here should be down on the ditch. I didn't see it come out the other side. We'll see. The beaters are coming through now, so can't shoot back that way, obviously. We're gonna walk down here, check this out right now. Let's go see what we got.
There is. There's the big guy right there. The big guy made it right down to the bottom. That's him.
There he is. See, if you train your eyes, you can see white. When you see the big boar, you look for white. If you can see white, it's a good boar. Not a bad morning.
That is a big old boar right there. I can see his teeth from here.
He's going to present me with the blood of the animal because it's such a good animal.
Oh, should have got inside.
Because the tradition is that you put it in your hat, so it shows that you blooded an animal.
I mean, it's like trying to get a hippo out of the water. A monster boar. I mean, deep, deep-chested, big and black. He looked like a Cape buffalo grown to scale. Took a team of 5-6 guys to pull that thing from the bottom. That's the dangerous end of a boar right there. I'm glad he wasn't wounded. Glad he was just dead at the bottom down there. Look at that. I mean, that's serious teeth. 2/3 of that's inside the jaw. It's gonna come from all the way over there out to here. Oh yeah, that might be the biggest one yet.
This is a day that I'm sure we will remember, all of us, for the rest of our lives. Kusanem.
Prost, salud.
The last thing we have to do, can I please have all the boar hunters that never shot a boar? Tony, get me a...
Wait till I post this on the Mashamak website.
And it's a moment of reflection. I think it's just a chance to honor the fallen game and really honor those that came before us and really created this enduring tradition of hunting. And I think hunting is a lifestyle that really isn't so much what we do, it's who we are. And I think that's a very defining difference for a lot of us. To me, there's no such thing as a half-hearted hunter. You're all in if you're hunting. See this? This is the passport to happiness right here. This is the permission I needed right now. Ha. Here we go, count of 3. 1, 2. So what we got here is this is the first beat of the day. And it sounds like, from the Hungarian that I understand, or I'm guessing anyway, most of the pigs come up this way. It sounds like they veer through here. Sometimes they'll come through the forest here. It's going to be running, shooting. It's going to be shooting through these trees. So there's going to be a little pruning probably going on today. It sounds like this is a great area. They've seen a lot of boar in this area. Everybody's really optimistic. Should start any minute now, so we're ready.
Look at that boar. Look at that boar.
The last drive to me was an absolutely perfect setup. You know, we had a little bit of ground fog, and it was just one of those things where you'd see these boar kind of materialize out of the fog. Oh, down there. Some just came through. Right here. Here we go, right here. Here it comes. It's a dead pig right there. That's a big con, big boar. Here we go, right here. We'd see these boar kind of across a big ravine. They'd disappear down coming at us, then they'd pop up and just shoot across the shooting lane. Get ready.
Those are dead pigs right there. Get some more ammo going here. The game is on. Here we go. That's a big pig right there. Here we go. Right here, right here, right here. Here we go, right here. Right here. There we go. I might need some counseling after this.
But I gotta tell you, I've done a lot of these hunts, and this is the best one I've ever been on with the best crew.
You know, the hunting experience is really about a lot more than taking the animal. It's really about the people you share it with. It's about the places you go that really foster a lot of great memories.
Who shot the most boar? Does anybody know? How many did you shoot total? 22.
A hunting experience is not just made by the game or the terrain or the weather conditions, whatever. It's really made by the people you share it with. And when you share it with new people that you haven't been with and you find out they're terrific folks, they're really a lot of fun. They got a lot to offer in terms of their experiences, the humor. I mean, that makes a hunting camp. I don't care if it's a walled tent in the Rocky Mountains or if it's a luxury lodge someplace. Doesn't matter. It's really about the spirits that come together to make this thing magical.
He gets the Order of the Royal Pig.
Whoa! Why not celebrate this? This is something that's been going on for centuries in Europe. It's great sport, it's great fun, it's great camaraderie. It brings people together to keep perpetuating this magical lifestyle called hunting.